pain, but I can't let you hurt me ever again. What I gotta do to be loved? What I gotta do to see love? A battle I'm sure to lose. Chest wide open from the exit wounds, and you pull the trigger. But if I say what you want me to say.
You ready, Queen?
Gang, gang.
All right, here we go. Season 5.
Your tongue out? Like, what you doing over there?
To eat.
Oh, Lord. Go do your thing. John Gottie, what's up?
Season 5 Cal Podcast, man. We back with another episode. We got somebody who hit us up. I really wish we could have got him in for season 4 because we were talking about black men at the time. But after research department doing some research, I'm glad we got him on for this season because I think it's going to be a good episode, which I'm calling G-Dad. This is going to be the title of the episode, G-Dad. So hold on, let me do this quick intro. So, born, I didn't get. Is it Ruston? You was born in Ruston or Graham?
I was born in Shreveport.
Was you raised in Ruston or Graham?
I was raised in Graham.
All right, raised in Graham. I'm gonna go with that one. Raised in Graham, Louisiana. He's assistant coach of the regular season SWAC championship school, Graham State University. He's also a father of not one but 2 girls, if I'm correct.
2 girls.
So we want to welcome to the CAF the one and only Coach Goldsmith. That's what they call you.
They call me Gottie.
Coach Gottie. Coach Gottie. Welcome to the CAF.
Change his name. Change his name, please.
Coach Gottie. Hold on. Give me a second.
Hold on. Why he doing that, Quita? What you eat?
Right now I'm eating a salad, but I made some taco meat.
Made
tacos?
What are you gonna do? Do I want tacos?
You want tacos?
You know what? No. We're gonna skip over that question because
after party? Okay.
Yeah, that's half the party right there. Because I don't know about you right now, Queen.
What?
I just don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. Yeah, that's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just I don't know about you right now.
I cooked Salisbury steaks yesterday, and today I made tacos because I was ready at 8:45, and I looked at the phone and it said 9:15. I said, you know what? Let me go do these tacos real quick.
All right. So, Coach, welcome to the CAF, man. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing as good as a person can do, brother. To be honest with you, we're off, so it's pretty boring. Kind of ready for season to start back rolling around.
Okay. All right. Well, the first question we asked Coach before we go any further, we stole this question from Charlamagne the guy from the Breakfast Club. So, how is your mental health?
Honestly, my mental health ain't good. I lost my mom this summer. So I've been battling that. And I tell TJ all the time, the world treat me regular like it didn't happen. So I'm having to deal with that. So I stay busy, be in the gym 24/7, recruiting, watching film to keep my mind occupied. So honestly.
Okay. Well, let me say this because I recently lost somebody close to me during 2020. And the best advice I always give people, if you gotta cry. But just like you said, the world, it's not gonna care. So you gotta keep doing what you gotta do. But every now and then, man, if it hits you, man, don't hold that shit in. Let it out.
I definitely felt the same way when Star died.
Yeah. So like when he passed, I ain't trying to compare deaths, because Star was my boy. I only knew him for 13 years. That's way different from losing a mama. Like right. This is 2 different battlefields. But going through that, I have my moments like his birthday and his death day. People always hit me up and ask me how I'm doing. I'm telling them I'm good. On them days, I celebrate. it's them days like September 9th at 10 o'clock p.m. and he run through my mind. Those are days where I need help. So my dude, you know how to. I mean, TJ got your number. If you ever just need somebody to talk to, man, hit us up, bro. Like, don't sleep on that. Get that off your chest because it can eat you up, especially now that your mom, she did her job, she raised you. You're a father now. You got to do your job. So yeah. So that's the first question we always ask people because we really want to know. We really do care, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you need somebody to talk to, bro, hit us up. And then the next question, well, I ain't even gotta ask you that question because you're not a female. So we're gonna keep this thing moving. So, Coach, before we get into what we're gonna talk about, we do got tonight conversation we've been using this season. So you got to pick 7 cards. Now, you can either pick 4 relationship, 3 nasty, or 4 nasty, 3 relationship. But you got to choose. You can't pick 5, 2, 6, 1, all 7. So how you rolling, Coach?
You said I can pick how many out of each stack?
4, 3. So you can pick 4 relationship, 3 nasty, 4 nasty, 3 relationship.
I do 4 relationship and just 3 nasty.
He want to play it safe, but it's okay. It's okay.
What'd you say, Quita?
He want to play it safe. It's okay.
Yeah, I just said they're not ready for all the stories just yet.
We'll catch him in the after party. Your players might watch this. We'll catch you in the after party.
And forget you're a coach, and you're a coach, so we got to protect your image. So we ain't gonna do you like that. So I get it, but it's all good. So you pick 4, 3. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. All right. So, Coach, this season we talking about black women. So I gotta ask you, in your own opinion, what is the state of black women in the year 2023?
Ooh. So answer this honestly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As honest as you can get, because this will be on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
This is when you say women, and we're talking about the adult our age, or we're talking about just
we talking about black women
overall. What you see?
I think not to say the value has went down, but the morals have changed a lot from when I was in college, back in the day, as far as the standards or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. It's easier to, how do I say this without saying it? It's easy to get women more right now than it was back in the day. Back in the day, it required conversation piece, going out to eat, grooming, great conversation, having a future. That ain't the case right now in 2023. And I'm not saying that all women by means, have that standard, but a majority from, what I'm around here on campus and even some workers, it's that. It's a status thing. Oh, he does this, I'm good to go. Versus we had to go through hell when I was younger, to even get her number. You don't even have to do that. You can have on a nice suit, get out a nice car, and there you go. It's the ones that are good, or they have this strong black woman, kind of syndrome, which they don't really need a man, but want one. It's more women raised by just women's. So, generational curses, the bitterness. And it's just what I've had the misfortune, of dealing with. So I can only speak on, what I've seen and what I've dealt with. But it has changed a lot. The dynamic has changed a lot. I've heard a lot that women don't even need us to get the house, the car. They can do it by themselves, if that kind of sums it up a little bit.
Oh, that sums it up a lot. Yeah. So I agree with the end part, but I think it is. Well, you know what? I can't even say that. I agree with all that shit because it is a status. Because if you do got a certain status, you can get a certain type of female. Now the question is that female even worth even keeping? Because Let me say this. When I got the gram, I didn't really know nobody. I got in HS, start throwing little parties here and there. I mean, hey, Florida. So I agree with that part.
Wait, Florida, I don't know if yours count because they said you didn't talk. So we probably gotta no.
Exactly. Mine do count because nobody knew me. I got in HS. They started knowing me. Quita, did you know me outside of HS?
First of all, I met you because of HS. So
Thank you.
We're not gonna use me example. I got pictures of your locks in your face.
Yeah, because somebody exposed me, and then the picture went damn near viral. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and put these dreads over my face. No more face. So, but
the face the case.
Hold on. Let me ask you this question, Quita. You agree what he said, or you like nah?
What, as status?
Yeah.
But he did say not all women. I'm not all women. Because I don't care what you drive, because I don't know cars. I don't care how much money you have, because it's still your money. It's not my money until you give it to me. So none of that matters to me. And I really hate the guy that pulls out all the money in his pocket to give you $2.
Oh, like me? Like I'm
don't start.
Like I'm gonna be in a couple of hours. Because I got $2 for you, Quita.
Look at this.
He ready too.
I am so ready. I am so ready. It's a long story. We'll talk about the coach in the after party. We ain't gonna put you out there like that. TJ, you how you feel about it?
I mean, like we go back, like long time. We got stories for days. So I'm pretty sure a lot of the stuff that he say we've already had conversations about, and we pretty much on the same page about him. So yeah, I agree to an extent. It's really about status with a lot of women today. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back into the conversation we were talking about with the 50-50 and all that stuff, and man paying all the bills. Like it's all tied in together. So I definitely agree with what he said.
Now, Coach, because I'm gonna tie this with our season, and I'm gonna try to literally bring it home, because you are a coach, so your status people can see. They see it every game, the pictures and everything. So how are black women how are black women treating you when they know that you're going to be on that sideline?
This is this area I'm at, man. It's not about my area is different. It's successful black men cannot get I'm just being honest with you, the girl, the woman you would look at, because they're not into that type of guy. You know what I mean? Like it's not that. You know, I'm in a relationship, be engaged shortly, but it's never been he coaching. That's that. Like it's they don't, not here. That could be somewhere, you know, maybe in Dallas or Atlanta or Florida. It might be like, oh, black man doing good. It's the opposite here. If I was at the store with a white t-shirt on and a fitted hat, you know, in the grill, shit, I could get all of them. But that's not the case where I'm at.
No, I'm and hold on, we're not gonna skip on that part. You say you're about to be engaged. We're gonna come.
Yeah.
This is what we do that in the camp. I'm just talking about. I was a manager grad assistant. I got played out. I'm talking about outside the city. Going to Texas Southern. Hell, we went to Fresno State. I got hit on by a white chick.
But that's exactly what he's saying. Like outside of Grambling, you can get that play because you coach.
Okay, so I'm talking about outside of Graham. Outside of Graham.
In Lincoln Parish, it's not the same. It's not the same vibe.
So what's the vibe outside of Graham?
It's gonna be on YouTube, right?
hey.
First of all, are we posting that he said shortly to be engaged? Does she know she's about to be engaged?
She's probably not gonna see it. She's
not gonna see this.
She's not gonna see
okay.
So we exclusive Cat podcast. have podcasts. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, outside of, it's funny you bring up Texas Southern. Like everywhere else, it's love, especially people that we went to school with back in the day. It's always love, but it's always, for me, I tell TJ the same thing. I'm still the same guy, still the same humble guy that'll bring you flowers. And, people, I don't know, they grow up and they realize that, I don't know, but it's different outside of Grambling. I'm kind of a loner type of guy, man. I'm at this pivotal point right now, my second season. I'm trying to make a name for myself. So I really ain't been dabbling with them females that I went to school with that, just being honest with you, I was, me and TJ, we was on camp, we were popular, but we were, got in some relationships. So you know how that be. Like sometimes, women don't pay any mind or whatever case may be. Get older, come on staff. I get DMs. Hey, I ain't seeing you in a minute. I'm kind of realistic. That's good for you. And keep your ass moving. Like I ain't trying to deal with that, man.
Right. When I went back, my undergrad year, it was females I hollered at. It was like, I went back grad school. I had a ball. I'm just gonna throw it out there like that. I had a ball my grad school years. Let me tell you something, boy. What is it? Tech Farm Apartments? I did the most. Yeah. I did the most. Okay, going to these questions because we ain't skipping over that engagement part. So
gotta have a conversation about that.
Yeah. So, this is a good question, leading. No, I'm gonna go to the nasty question. Then this question. What song would you say best describe your sexual prowess? What song?
Damn. Can I just do an album?
Oh. A whole album?
Hold on. Quitty, you muted. Quitty, you muted.
I'm here for the album.
Come on, talk to us.
He need an album. He said a song ain't enough.
It's crazy. I would say TP2.com with R. Kelly. That was my go-to. The song, I know, that's why I didn't want to say it. Because see, this before all the stuff. Don't do it.
Look. Robert did, we messed with R. Kelly. Robert did all that crazy stuff.
Drunk me sober.
Yeah, Robert did all that crazy stuff. R. Kelly made hits.
Yeah.
No, actually, even I don't care about none of that stuff. I'm not a big R. Kelly fan.
Okay, well, we ain't talking about you right now, Queen.
But I'm saying that's why I look like that. It's not because of shit. Like it's R. Kelly. I'm like,
Hey, that TP2 was nice though.
Yes, it was.
The whole album, like
yeah, that was nice.
All right, I was excited.
Ain't that
you let me down, sir.
Album?
Yeah.
And
it's
we was in high school when that came out.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, that was them dances. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, hold on. Ain't R&B Thug on that one too?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's Feeling on Your Booty. That's
Forever. Half on the Baby.
Yeah. All them. Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta do some. Research department gotta do some research department.
That bitch was tough.
It is. R&B Thug is on TP2.
Okay.
Okay. I don't remember that one. I gotta go hear that one again. One Sex Weed on there too? Or that was the next album. That was Ignition album.
Yep. Yep.
I think that's on there too.
Sex Weed, yep. Yeah, boy.
It was loaded.
Yeah, Fiesta.
Remote Control.
The Greatest Sex.
Yeah, that was the one.
Feeling on Your Booty.
The Greatest
I
Sex.
Wish.
Yeah.
Women's Threat. All that was on there. Boy, that was a classic album. I'm gonna have to edit that part so we don't get banned on YouTube, but all right. All right, so Coach, this is a relationship question. And this leading into the proposal. So what are your expectations of yourself now that you're gonna make that move in your relationship with your girl?
Provide. And provide not just financially, but emotionally, physically, sexually, the whole nine. Like spiritually is the top though. Like we just linked, if that makes sense, spiritually. Yeah. Let me see, man, probably about, I started teaching in 08. So my mom said something to me, and she told me, she was like, "You don't pray enough." And so what I decided to do was to set my phone to these alarms to pray. So they would go off. And I've dated, of course, different women since 2008. And I would try to get them on board as far as just when I know no matter where I'm at, her phone going off at the same time, my phone going off. So that means we're both thinking about each other and we're thinking about God and we're saying the Lord's Prayer. Boy, so every woman that I ever dated, it wouldn't, it just ain't there, and you can't force nobody to have that. This young lady right now we're on the same path. She'll text me after a game, after a loss, and she's been there. My mom passed, she's there. COVID, she's there, and so on and so on and so on. So the expectations are to make her life easy, man, because women already got it hard, especially coming from the dad there, but not really there type of ordeal or whatever the case may be. So just to make her life easy, really.
Man, season 5 Cal Podcast. We talking about black women. Wasn't expecting this type of episode, but I'm glad we got you in here, my boy. So, what hit you to say, you know what? I know you said y'all linked, but when did it hit you like, I gotta do
it? Okay, so my first time just truly just flying back and forth was last year. And so I'm real black when it comes down to certain things. When I see a guy walk in the store with a hood with his hand in his pocket, I'm going to leave the store. You don't have to tell me. TJ can tell you. I'm going to put it to you like this. Me and TJ were working for the city. And so we were putting some tables out. I see the storm coming. You know how you can see the rain from afar away and it's headed towards you? I didn't say one word to TJ. I just took off running. He didn't question it. He just took off running. We so linked that, so I'm flying on the plane. It's turbulence. Everybody's asleep. I'm thinking to myself, I'm probably finna go out. Like, this probably finna be it. This turbulence is so bad. And the first person that popped up in my mind was my girls and her. And I kept thinking, I'm like, man, every time I think about the end, or when God's like, hey, John, it's time to go. And I'm thinking about my kids, this woman. And so when I was sick with COVID, like about to literally die, I got it when it first came out. She just came here, like no mask, no nothing, bro. Cleaned up, nursed me back to health. And, like, I think I've been engaged before with my child's mother, but it was an engagement due to just wanting to be engaged, if that makes sense. It wasn't in my heart and soul to where, like, let's say you get engaged, but you have second thoughts about, like, man, I'm missing all this stuff and all these women. It wasn't nothing like that. In my mind, it was like, this it. This the one. I preach the 80-20 rule all the time. I know people, they go out and do whatever they, choose to do. I don't want to do that. I actually can't wait to get home. We've been on the road, a month. I can't wait to get back home, bro. And I knew that's it. That's the one. And when my mom was in like her last couple of months, she took for herself to go up there and see her. That's different. I ain't had that. So I gotta protect that. He who finds a good woman finds a good thing. I know that. I ain't finna drop the ball. I really do believe we get 3 chances. I think I know for sure I dropped the ball with one in my undergrad years at Grambling. I ain't dropping another one. You only get 3. I do believe in that.
I never heard that one before. I never heard nobody say 3 because I know plenty of men out here done dropped the ball 9 times. 10 times. somehow, some way, they ended up with a good one. I don't know how, but hey. But if you say that's where you at, I'm with it, my dude. Rock out. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah. What's up? So, Quiddy, TJ, y'all got anything on this? I would ask Quiddy, but she just eating tacos.
What?
Nothing.
Ask me what?
Never
She's
mind.
eating salad.
I started on it.
What?
I started on the tacos.
Oh, damn. You hungry?
Yeah.
Quiddy ain't no little person.
I ain't ate since 12.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, Quiddy, she a big girl. So now,
I don't even be eating like that.
okay. So, still staying with black women and everything. Raising two girls. How's that coming along?
It make you soft. It make you soft. I would deem myself one of the toughest men in the world. That made me soft. Sitting down, pouring out fake tea, and getting my feet done.
Okay.
Heartbreak with the oldest one being right there, understanding like what helped me raise my first daughter, honestly, was dating women. It's because they didn't have the dad, and I had to deal with the type of bitterness and hurt that I never wanted my child to put out, or to date the woman that depends on a man. It teach you, shoot, for me, having a daughter teach you how to be a man. To me, now having a son, that's cool, but your daughter is like, I don't know, like I'm a daddy's girl, like I'm a dad girl to the core. But it make you soft, man. It make you real soft. It make you love better. For me.
Now I'm finna hit you and TJ with something. With the passing of Kobe with his daughter, how do y'all look at y'all daughters? Different, or does it make you comfort them even more with the passing of with Kobe with his daughter? But this is a question. Does it make you like, so it's a guy in my gym. He didn't really have a relationship with his daughter. But when Kobe passed with his daughter and he saw all the girl dad stuff, it made him recircle that block and go back and get his daughter. So with that, did that passing affect y'all, or was y'all like I'm already in my baby life no matter what?
TJ?
I'm just gonna say you got it.
Oh, no. Oh, go ahead.
So that's a very good question, bro. It hit me because like I was coaching college ball at the time, all right? And like legit the day, it's kind of ironic, but the day Kobe passed, I was getting on a plane leaving Colorado. As soon as I sat down and buckled my seat on the plane, I opened my phone just to do my last little check before I turn it off. And I got I saw all the stuff about Kobe pass and a plane crash at that. So I'm like, first of all, this is awkward as hell because I just got on the plane. Second of all, like, this can't be real. You know what I'm saying? Did all the looked it up. Actually sitting next to the head coach at the time. I showed it to him. His wife was actually texting him saying the same thing. He was like, yeah, it's legit. Ironically, got to Shreveport, Louisiana. Soon as I got off the plane, my phone was blowing up because Star passed the same day, right?
Yeah.
And I know that kind of is all going to tie in. But coaching college basketball, seeing all of the posts about girl dad, Kobe coaching his daughter, and it hit me because at the time, I think my daughter was like 2-3 years old. Nowhere near age of where she could play basketball. But the first thing I thought about was, man, like I would love to be able to coach my daughter and be able to spend that time with her and all of everything that I know about the game of basketball or sports in general, whatever sport or activity she chooses to play. I would love to be able to coach her and impart all of that knowledge and wisdom into her. You know what I'm saying? On the aspect of it being a dad, but also on the aspect of it being me being passionate about sports. So yeah, it was tough, but essentially it led to this current moment with me moving to Houston to be closer to my daughter, just so I can be able to spend that time with her more often right now.
Coach?
Nah, it didn't affect me in that manner. My oldest daughter is 23. So I've actually had the chance to train her, coach her, be there through everything. It affected me as far as like the only thing like we're taught to do as far, especially with daughters, we have to protect our daughters. And so that hurt me that I know as a man, the first thing he did was grab his daughter. So that tore me up. And as a basketball aspect, it hurt me. I'm like I use his comparison, his stories with everything. If you go on my Instagram right now, you'll see Kobe said this, Kobe did this. So that hurt me, but it didn't light a fire under me because the fire was already lit. My dad wasn't there, so I always had I had a kid when I was 9th grade, so I'm like, hey, we were just talking to sex ed they were talking about abortions. And I was like, what do you think about it? I was like, man, I'm gonna take care of my kid. And then God was like, here you go. And so I got the chance to do the coaching, love my daughter, horrible experience. But got a chance to see her basketball career until she stopped. But yeah, that's my input on it.
I gotta ask, how old are you?
41.
Okay. Yeah. So
this is a prime example of black don't crack, because I did not know.
I didn't know
that
either.
You were that old.
Because you kept saying TJ. I'm like, maybe, TJ coached him while he was in school, because TJ was around Graham High a lot. But I didn't, damn. What the hell I'm doing?
Wait. Hold on.
Can we clear up that TJ was around Graham High a lot?
Hold on. So you thought maybe I coached him?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No.
Hold on, TJ. How old did you thought he was?
Hey.
This guy?
Yeah, Coach Gottie.
Coach Gottie?
Yeah.
Actually, I thought he might have been my age, like 37, but his ass old.
So, yeah.
You look good for your age, Reverend.
Hey, okay. So he's literally like my big brother, like for real. Like he's little, he's big brother. You know what I'm saying? So the going joke is he was around when Moses was around.
I'm with that. I'm with
it too. I take it.
We hung out together, right? But he was always the oldest person.
Bruh.
So yeah. He
crossed the Red Sea.
He was back there when Moses parted the Red Sea.
He was there when Jesus invented basketball. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that out there.
The boy said when Jesus.
We ain't gonna do my guy like that. But when you said your daughter was 23, like I had jumped up then. I was gonna ask how old you were, but I was gonna wait to the after party because they say I don't have no filter, and I've been trying to keep myself.
Bruh, hold on, we gotta.
Damn no.
Because so research department, we do our research. I saw the picture with you and the baby, but this other girl, when you said, "Oh, this girl gonna give me a heart attack," that is your actual daughter. I thought it may be like your little sister. Hold on, research department about to pull this up, and I hope this the right picture that I'm pulling up.
Okay.
Matter of fact, hold on, let me just save it. Let me not do it this way. Geez, I really thought this was your little sister when you said this little girl gonna give me.
He said my daughter's 23. Okay, so with you having her while you were in the 9th grade, how was it?
It was hard. Yeah, that's my daughter.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's my twin.
I'm pretty sure that people think you're dating her, huh?
No, because she's that picture's old. That's 2000 and that's 18. So when I probably was like 25, 26, they would think that we're brother and sister. That would be the come on. I couldn't go in the store with my daughter with a woman to be like, "Oh my God, you and your sister look just alike." She'd be like, "Daddy, you can go to the car. I got it." It'd be that type stuff. But we we all look alike. My grandson looked like me. My baby Madison looked like me.
Oh my goodness, we just gonna keep on going.
Yeah. They all look like me.
Oh, no, Coach, shut up. Coach, shut up. Shut up, Coach. Coach, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Time out. Time out. Stop.
God damn.
Wait. Go back. Go
I
back.
was trying to run past it like we was gonna miss it or something.
Yeah, like this ain't the cap. Like we don't know what
Hey,
we doing.
man, listen, I told you this man he was back there when Moses parted the Red Sea.
My God got a grandchild.
Coach,
Wow.
When Noah gathered up all his people and got on the ark, he was right there.
PawPaw Gottie.
You better be lucky you finna report to your girl, because I promise you, your DM's gonna be lit when we post this. Boy, you better be glad you said what you said, bro.
Wow.
Oh my God. Okay, continue, Coach. Floor is yours.
I don't know what you
that
say.
we need. Just keep talking. We gonna react to it.
Hey, just go to the next question. We'll feel it.
Ain't no going to no next question. This man said I'm a whole damn grandfather at this bad boy.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You're right. We gotta talk. He gotta go into that. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, wait. So hold on. Okay, let me take control.
And grandson, what, like 2 now, ain't he?
He's 3.
Okay, let me take control of this because PawPaw taking over. So let me go back. So oldest daughter, 23. How was that experience to find out that your baby was having a baby?
She was scared to tell me at first.
Because
I kind of tried to embed in her to have everything together and make sure whoever you choose to have a child with, that they're A1. Now, my grandson's father is sent from heaven. He's a great, mannerable man, just graduated in engineering from Grambling, has job offers all around the country. Great, amazing guy. So
you sound like a grandfather.
Him wanting to meet me before they even took things to that level was for me. Because I always tell her, like, if a man cannot come to me, I don't ever bring him around me. I don't care who he is. I don't want to meet. I don't respect nobody you date. Even when she was in high school, I love him. Okay, keep his ass over there. He ain't coming here. He ain't coming to his house. He ain't nothing. I ain't going for none of that, because I wanted to hold that standard high. And so she decided when she did meet that guy, she came to me, then he came to me. Like even now, when I've dated women, I try to go to their fathers. Ask permission first. 40, don't matter, 35, still doing the same thing. If they're lucky enough to have their dad around, I'm going to ask for permission. Just the way to do it, show some respect. So I kind of put that in her. So it wasn't a bad thing. It still don't, he came in the gym the other day, was like, PawPaw, that's PawPaw. And it's still kind of weird to hear it, but he looked just like me. It's scary. It's really scary. Like
this is scary. To talk to you, I'm talking to a real young man.
A young man, 30. 35.
And to find out I'm talking to PawPaw.
We got PawPaw Gottie, Coach Gottie, Daddy Gottie. We got them all in one. Engaged Gottie.
Hey man, I think Quita just gave you a Daddy Shark series. PawPaw Gottie, Daddy Gottie, Coach Gottie. Hey, bro, you better take it in front with it.
Husband to be Gottie.
Husband to be that one. So we just 3 right now, but we'll figure out which one by the end. Because PawPaw.
Everything but young Gottie.
Oh man, PawPaw. All right, PawPaw. Look, you done threw me in the head. I got these questions, but these questions is like literally beyond you. You got more experience than these questions. Wait till I see young.
Please don't. Don't.
First of all, research department had to do research.
Hey, why not just call young men right now?
Bro, what young doing for real though?
Let me answer this question as I text you.
Oh my
Siri,
goodness.
Man,
dial the mayor of Grambling. All right. Hold on, let me put this over here. All right, hold on. All right, so PawPaw, going to another question from tonight's conversation. From the scale 1 to 10, how would you relate your level of communication? And I'm going to switch it, not with your mate, but with your daughter.
My level of communication.
Hold on, I'm going to mute myself because I got to get the mayor of Grambling on, but go ahead.
I would say a 10. Yeah, most definitely a 10. She talked about everything growing up. She's having to change that role from my little girl to mommy and trying to figure out everything in her own way, which I'm proud of. She does not, she see this or she watching this. She don't want daddy help for nothing. I got her just about 95% of her job. I don't want your help no more. She want to do things on her own. And that's, that's cool or whatnot. But
did she make you uncomfortable a lot?
Nah, I told her the last time we talked, I was just, because she be busy, man. You still 23, son or not, she's still 23. And it's having your daughter like being your shadow, and then they grow up and they start moving away from you. They can't get a hug, and it's just, I'm at the age now. I'm like, man, I want to see my daughter every day. But she's Dad, I'm doing this, Dad, I'm doing that. So when she came to the gym the other night, and I texted in the group, I was like, hey, let's get on the court. I'll give you a good ass whooping. And of course, she brought my grandson up there, whatever the case may be. So that you just have to hold on to that because they just busy. With my schedule, I'm never home anymore. So, yeah, it's weird.
PawPaw recruiting. PawPaw out here looking at breaking down film. PawPaw, Jesus. All right, PawPaw, we're going to after a nasty question. I'm going to go to this one. Do that one fast. PawPaw, do you prefer to be dominant or submissive in the bedroom?
I'm dominant.
I bet you is.
Did we really have to ask?
I bet you is, PawPaw. I bet you is. I bet you is. Yeah, man, bro. This like I'm so serious. Like I'm in a shot, but I don't think you realize like to see you as a father, grandfather, and also you got another daughter to be doing all that and still maintaining your life, and you about to propose to your boo, bro. You really. I know your mom is a big loss, but you really got a lot on your plate. Like you can like once again, if you need to cry, but you gotta get back to it. You raising a lot. Like you got a whole grandson looking up to you. Like my dude, I really hope you really look at yourself and like you really doing the damn thing.
Appreciate you, man.
Like, I ain't even BSing right now because, yeah, I really thought you was either my age, maybe 2 years older than me. I'm 36. Jesus. Let me ask you a question. What do you do for, like, health routine? Because I want to make sure I stay this way for a good little minute.
Pray.
Say less.
Yes, sir.
Say less. Season 5, man, Cal Podcast, man. We got PawPaw in here kicking with us after finding out some strong information today. Hold on. I'm look, man, I had a whole thought, okay, he's a coach. I see he a father. I'm looking at the little boy. I'm like, maybe he got no, it was a picture of a girl and another girl, not knowing that the girl in the picture is his. And it's like, yeah, research department, we fumbled this one. We fumbled this one.
Big time.
And then he talking to TJ. I'm thinking maybe he looking up at TJ as a mentor when technically TJ is the mentee.
That's big brother.
Damn. TJ, how old are you?
37.
Okay.
Yeah.
So say you about to lie about your age? You look like
No,
you're about to lie about
my
it.
birthday Friday, so I was like,
Ah!
I had to figure this shit out. Like, wait, I had to figure it out.
You ain't got no grandkids we don't know about.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I have any grandkids,
you are from Lincoln Parish.
Listen, my only child is just turned 5. I bet not have no grandkids for another 15, 20 years.
Sorry, I mean, we don't know. It could be somebody out there that didn't tell you.
If I see a light skinned,
you know what? That's actually possible.
If I see a light skinned girl, 5'11" in the 7th grade shooting threes, TJ, we're gonna have a long conversation. And I mean, that's from the bottom of my heart.
If you're prophesying about my daughter being 5'11" in the 7th grade shooting threes, I take that any day of the week.
Yes, sir.
Just know you're gonna be PawPaw too.
Yeah, it's gonna be about. I give it at least 22 years before I'm PawPaw number 2.
Okay.
Right. Wow. I don't think I have too much longer. My baby's 17.
No,
my oldest is 17.
You're gonna be a grandmother soon.
You're gonna
be a grandmother soon. Just go ahead and get ready. Yeah. It's right around the corner.
It took TJ forever to have kids. You don't have any.
Oh, I'm trying though. This year I already claimed that. I put that in the atmosphere. We need to get this thing popping. I ain't getting no older. I mean, no younger.
Question. So, do y'all suggest that people go to a 2-year college, and why?
Wait, say that again.
Do y'all suggest that people go to a 2-year college?
I'm gonna answer first, and I'm gonna let the coaches talk. I'm gonna answer first. I'm gonna let the coaches talk. To me, if you didn't get that scholarship from that certain level division that you want to go to, my suggestion is go to a junior college, because I've seen kids who got overlooked go to a JUCO and get better offers.
Okay,
that's my opinion. Coaches,
are you asking specifically for your son? That's why you asking?
Yes.
If he play sports?
Yes.
What sport does he play?
Football.
Does he have scholarship offers?
No, not right now. But we just
senior?
switched schools. He's a junior.
We just switched schools. Be a senior next year.
Yeah.
Go where the scholarships are. If he have scholarship offers, if he don't, then go where he's wanted. If he can go to a school like a Division III school, they don't offer athletic scholarships, but they offer academic. Some of them offer academic scholarships. It's still an opportunity to play if it fits him. He has to go. I suggest he goes somewhere that fits him. JUCO or 4-year, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, if you can play, you can play. Of course, the more exposure are going to be at the bigger schools, but at the end of the day, if he wants to play, he can go wherever they have a field and some uniforms. Go play.
Okay. Coach, you can put in on it.
Well, first thing I tell you need to market him right now. Twitter put up something yesterday. The Twitter app is Spaces, called Twitter Spaces. Every Division I, D2, D3, JUCO coaches are on the space. And so what's happened to a lot of kids right now with this transfer portal, no school is going to get high school kids and they're like top 150 in the country. I'm just being honest with you. Okay. Because if you get a kid that's been in a junior college for 2 years, he has that experience. They're going to go with that experience because everybody's trying to just win right now. But make up a Twitter account, get him on them spaces, pick 3 schools in the state where you're at and have him go to the camp so the coaches can know him. That could be him sparking out right then and there. But like he said, it just depends. They got prep schools now. So if a program feels like a kid that I coached, Isaiah Buggs, he wasn't just ready for Division I yet. He went to a JUCO 2 years. Next thing you know, he at Alabama, national champion. Now he played for the Detroit Lions, just signed a 6-year contract. So, different routes for different people. But JUCO is great. It molds them. I don't know like what high school program he comes from, but JUCO is, you know, you don't have the best of nothing, you know, and it teaches them how to grind. I believe that junior college players, if you put them all out and they have to play all Division I players, high major, they kick their ass. They hungry in JUCO. They in the gym right now. Like it's a different level of fight. But if you market him right on Twitter, they'll come in. I've seen kids get offered just on a space. You know, just, hey, how you doing? Mannerable. Have his name, his school, his position, his GPA. If he's taking the SAT or the ACT, put that there and his contact information. First thing everybody look at. Have him tweet scriptures or I just got up in the morning, mom just cooked me some pancakes. Everybody loves character. Everybody like we're big on character now. Ain't no more the kid that's tough and crazy as hell. You're gonna take a chance on because he's gonna ruin you, he's gonna ruin the school, and he's gonna tear up your image. So that right there alone, you should be able to, you know, market him pretty well.
It's so crazy hearing y'all talk about this because when my friend told me about it, I'm like, dude, like I'm looking at it as far as the credits. Like if he wanted to go to a 4-year college, like all the credits not being accounted for, you know, that's the way I was like, is it a waste of time? But
no, it's not this time.
If I knew what I knew now coming out of high school, I would have went to a JUCO.
Me too.
I would have went to a JUCO. I in my head, I'm thinking, like in Florida at the time, I was like, if I couldn't, Florida State, that was out of the question. I was thinking like Florida Atlantic, Florida International, even looking at Georgia Southern, but not knowing I could go to a JUCO and literally bulk myself up because when I graduated high school, I was like 150. So yeah, if I knew what I knew, that I would have went the JUCO route, but times are different. That was in 2005. So information for you, Quita, from the Cavs. You're welcome.
thank you.
And PawPaw too. And PawPaw too. All right. So last nasty question, because then we got one more relationship. PawPaw, what are your thoughts of toys in the bedroom? Yes or no?
I don't know.
2023, like, PawPaw. It's 2023. It's 1956.
I know. Listen, 1956. I get you. I've been in relationship. I've been in that wasn't a relationship. I've been in a time, you know, with things, you know, young, you're doing shit, whatever the case may be. That motherfucker was a little like, I don't need porn star bar. Like that shit was just kind of out the way. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not really into the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got it. If that makes sense, I got it. Like, I don't need the battery and shit.
Experience.
Yeah.
Years of experience. PawPaw, you ain't getting past this, my boy. You are not getting past this. Man, you're not getting past
this. Hey, that was a good one. You're not
getting past these jokes because I promise you, I did not expect this. I did not expect this
at all.
I did not expect this, my boy. Like, yeah, you ain't getting past this. Okay. It
was a good one.
Last relationship. No, we don't do last relationship question. This will be a good one. How emotionally available are you to your partner?
Totally. Gotta be. You gotta be so dating a lot previously, I wasn't submissive. You want the woman to be submissive, but you can't be submissive. It ain't gonna work, bro. Like the same way she opened up to you, shit. I used to think about shit in my head, like I can't even talk to this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like I can't, like, I don't know. I mean, TJ, like,
don't talk to TJ. Don't stop talking. He a mentee.
Man, he's telling the story.
He a mentee.
Right. So we were younger, man, and we always find ourselves dating the who's who popular girl. And so while the world is like, man, y'all talk to them, damn. But when me and him meet up, it was, I can't wait to get out of this shit. Like, I just want it to end. I want everything to end. Like, just break up with me, please. Just because when you raised by women that love first and are nurturing, and then you meet the girl that got this, and she this on campus, she got this title, that shit just never worked, bro. Like I know right now who my brother gonna marry because I know my brother. And my brother could tell you right now, TJ know the type of woman I'm gonna marry. We've had this conversation since we was little. Like it's not gonna change. That motherfucker ain't like our mothers. It ain't gonna go. And it's not the, you know how some guys, you'll get people saying like you're trying to marry somebody. Like, no, the character of the having the class, the prayers, the hey boy, don't make me knock your ass to the, like, you need that. You know what I mean? So that's why I say you gotta be willing to give too. You gotta be nurturing too. You just can't be like, well, man, I'm gonna tough this shit out and expect her to be submissive. It ain't gonna happen. That's the one thing I learned. It made it so much easier. You know, and to be honest, I was honest. Why is that girl looking at us? I had sex with her 10 years ago. That's why she's staring at us. I don't even want no time for the side shit, bro. I ain't got time. Listen, before I met you, shit was wild. It was fucking crazy. It was a party.
Reckless.
Like reckless. But this is who you got right now. I don't want, because, you know, like, I feel like sometimes you got to be honest, bro. Like, if that's really what you want, you know, keep that, you know, lock in with that. That 80-20 rule, I tell these kids I train all the time, you know, the ones that are older in college, man, that 20% look good, don't it? It do. But that 20% end after sex, that shit's over. And then you think you're going to go back to that 80? Oh, no. God don't work like that, buddy. Been hurt before. Karma's a motherfucker. I know that kind of went away out the question, but yeah, so that's my...
We need it. I'm going to throw this one out there. Halle Berry or Toni Braxton?
What?
Halle Berry.
That's before your time, Quita. That's before your time. All right. Now, I got to ask this question because you are a coach. We just coming off the NCAA championship. UConn won. Nobody cares. But it was a situation where a team from the state you from played a team from another state that's predominantly white. LSU versus Iowa. Injuries versus Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark. Coach, if you was the head coach, because I'm going to put you in two different scenarios. If you was the head coach of Iowa, how would you handle that whole situation if you had to go to the press conference?
Wait, which situation are we speaking on?
We're talking about the one with how everything went down, but he's the head coach of Iowa. How would you handle that situation when they ask you with everything going on with the hand and all that?
So can I answer it truthfully how I would?
I want that. You the head coach of Iowa. You the head coach of Iowa.
She ain't doing that shit. She ain't doing that. We locked up. All that, man, go win the damn game. I'm not like, she got that karma back. Like that girl been doing that all season long, man. And I do believe in like the class of the thing. We try to teach that now. Like all that childish ass shit got your ass blue hot on national TV. You know what I mean? Like we not doing that. I done had situations where a kid come off a screen and the boy mama yell shoot it. The kid damn lunched the ball. And he hit the three. I took his ass out that game and that kid didn't play for the rest of the summer. Man, you got me fucked up. Ain't no way. I don't even play that, bro. So I'm not gonna have all this. She's put so much energy in trying to be just, you know, instead of just, you gotta be humble through this shit. Y'all ain't played nobody, dog. Like you beat South Carolina because South Carolina thought y'all wasn't gonna beat nobody. LSU was like, fuck that. We finna come whoop y'all ass. And so that transpired into that. Like, it was no way they were going to win that game. Like, if South Carolina would have won, they would have beat LSU. It's just facts. It's the size of 6'7", 6'8". They would have won the post. With Iowa, they misread them, didn't come out with the good energy, came out lackadaisical, and you end up in a dogfight. You know, but she wouldn't have done that with me. We wouldn't even have to get to that press conference. I would have recruited her, and I talked to my team before they get into the season. This is how I am. If you do not abide by this right here, you will be gone. I don't have time for that. She could have cost herself millions of dollars doing all this, you know, all this silly stuff because you got to be marketable. And then I got to have my job. I'm not losing my job because you're trying to be childish. We probably could have won the game if you'd have been humble because they wouldn't have been so thirsty to get after you. You know, you heard the girl from LSU say, when she was doing my homegirl like that, I was like, nah, we ain't going for none of that. But what if she wouldn't have done nothing? That mean they would have been caught off a little guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, you gave them a tool. You put the fire under LSU. So nah, she ain't doing that. Her ass better transfer. I would not deal with that. No.
All right, now let's switch it. You're the head coach at LSU. How do you handle that situation?
Same way.
Pull her out, kill her. Oh, you talking about, what old girl did from LSU?
Right.
She ain't doing that. It ain't no different. Man, we gonna win with some class around here, but I don't act like you've been there before. Like, we not finna, hey, ring finger. Now, I know why she did that. Somebody was taunting you, but who gonna take the high road? You know what I mean? Like, we winning. I ain't worried about what they doing in Iowa. We finna win this championship. We finna shake their hand and we finna leave. We're black. So if I'm the black head coach, I'm like, listen, the narrative for us ain't the narrative for them. I'm preaching that coaching now. I'm coaching that 10 years ago when I was coaching at Tech, just the intramural team. We're playing an all-white team. I said, this ain't just a game to them. Look at all their girlfriends in the stand. He's like, nah, coach, no, trust me. This ain't going to be no regular game. These kids are trying to win due to our skin color. So I would have prepared my girls for that part of it. If you lash out, this is what the media is going to do. Like, they didn't have a media prep team. Clearly, they didn't at all. Because as good as she is, that could have cost her some millions. Well, all it takes is the white person to say the wrong thing about it, and that's, shit, you out of $3 million.
I think I'm not going to disagree with what you said about the they didn't have a media prep team, but I'm going to take a different route with it. I think they did, and they just capitalized off of their personalities, right? Like, we're in a new day and time, right? With the NILs and all that stuff. Like, I actually saw something where like there's a picture, like a legit picture, where on the little press table, like all of LSU girls' phones were right there waiting for the game to be over so they can grab their phone. As soon as they record, they post it. Like, that's the time that we're in. Like, if you see videos of Angel Reese, as soon as the game was over, she had her phone just to record and post stuff. That's what we're in. So they are capitalizing off of her natural personality. Like, I love what you were saying about how you wouldn't allow all of that stuff, but at the same time, you have to allow people to be in there. I'm not saying you have to, but like, just in general, you have to allow people's personality to come out. And the reason LSU won is because the personality of Angel Reese. If you go back and look at all of the highlight clips, like I love the one where her shoe came off. She grabbed the shoe, blocked the girl's shot with her shoe in her hand, and like gave the girl a little mini stare down, and then proceeded to put her shoe on. That's her personality.
What she did was she blocked that shot.
She blocked the shot.
You can read her lips. She said, "Bitch."
That's her personality. She say it all the time. I'm from Baltimore. This is how I played ball. This is how I grew up playing ball. So I'm not going to change and fit into a mold because how you think I should play ball is one way. Now, I get the class thing. I'm all about class, but I'm also like, hey, we finna have fun while we kick your ass.
Okay. You know? Okay, so I get that. I do the social media for basketball. So I had the camera and the page and the snap and the camera already ready when we won that game at home to win the conference or whatnot. What I'm saying to you is, as far as the deeper side of the media, not this thing where they put the phone. We did the same thing. I'm talking about the media, like the narrative that don't nobody want to talk about that could possibly come up. The narrative that if we go out here, we're fueled up, we know we're going to win this game. Like, how are we going to respond? What is going to happen after the game if we come in this way? That narrative. So they wouldn't be so shocked. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't had the black talk yet. That's clear.
But here's the thing, bro. Like, I completely get where you coming from. But here's the thing about that right now. Everybody in America, like Florida said, UConn won the day after, but that shit got completely overlooked because everybody was still talking about Caitlin Clark and Andrew Reese with the John Cena, right? Yeah. Cool. But here's the thing. We know this. We know that everything we do as a people is going to be looked at different than when somebody of another race do it.
Okay, so my thing about it is it wasn't her doing it is no problem. Her doing it and following her, that's where the problem came in.
I didn't. That's the
only thing I had a problem with.
I didn't have a problem with that either because you know what? If you bring that attention, if you go to any basketball court in America, if you start it, you better be able to take it when things go left, and she couldn't take it.
So peep this. I played ball at Grambling High School. Like if you ever came to one of our games in that little matchbox ass gym, and you like got anywhere near that student section over there by the boys' bathroom, it was hell. You could not make it out of there alive sometimes. Like we were on your ass. However, we let the fans do all of the shitty trash talk, right? On the court, we talk shit different. If you talking to us, okay, man, look at the scoreboard. We already up 15, 20 points. Like, why are you talking? Like, we go to somebody else's gym and they got down, oh, you this, you that. Okay, cool. I can't hear you. Like, we still talking noise, but it's a certain way that we did it because of that's the kind of program we came from. You know what I'm saying? We had personality with it. We still talk noise. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't like disrespectful.
TJ, that's every black right. School in America. I hear what you're saying. Everything that girl just couldn't take it. And I think if you go
on the Clark girl,
I'm talking about Clark.
Right.
I think. Well, let me take that back. She probably could take it. I think the media just blew it up because you had a black girl versus a white girl.
Exactly.
Coach
anything that's going to get the ratings. That's what the media is going to go with.
Come on, Coach.
This narrative was already painted when Iowa won and LSU won. They just wanted to see what was going to happen. LSU, we know about their journey because these girls have their phone 24/7, 365. And then you have these private school white girls who seem to walk a different path. What I was saying, what I was trying to tell you was everybody don't know. That's why a lot of people have had this debate so long. They don't know that this was just a gate open to black and white. That's all it was. It was black and white. It wasn't about the championship. It wasn't about the narrative was going to be placed because you're sitting there and you're like, you look at Iowa staff and you say, okay, I see one black woman on staff, right? And you're looking for players and you look down at the players. You're like, okay, there's one mixed girl. Then you look in their stands. You're like, damn, it's like 5 out of 10,000 African-Americans. So the media was trying, I'm telling you, they had this painted way before. When they found out them two was playing, this brash, loud team versus this white team. That's what it was. You know, like she couldn't have done this, bro. She could have literally just said, you trash. And they would have spent this damn narrative. Because if that white girl didn't win, like this white girl could have called her a nigga and they'd have won that championship, it would have been smooth turkey. I'm telling you. But because we won, you know what they did? Let me move this ladder back and let me move it back some more. We still trying to get up there. I mean, in all the history of winning the championship, when have anybody else said, you know, the losing team, shit, we come out the hitch.
Well, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. So, yeah. Woo, this could be going longer, but we got to keep it moving, PawPaw. So, quick. When you get to talk about sports, let's go. Let's ride. I mean, we can do this all day.
All night.
So, So, quick, TJ, y'all got anything before we get to these Cal podcast questions?
No.
Nothing for PawPaw.
Not great.
We gonna talk. I'm gonna call him tomorrow sometime because this is the first time I'm hearing about this engagement. So yeah, we gonna.
It was a podcast exclusive. Don't feel no time.
That's fine.
I'm
okay with.
I was supposed to tell you. Look, I was gonna tell you when I came to Houston, but you know, yeah.
Speaking of Houston, we'll be out there June 16th to 19th, DJ Star B-Day weekend. PawPaw, you welcome.
He's not invited.
No, he is welcome. Bring your girl. Just bring your girl.
Oh yeah,
bring your girl. Now, if you don't come without if you come without your girl, we have no responsibility for you. No responsibility.
Here, bring your girl because we gonna turn up.
Just Lord, Champagne Chronicles. Blame DJ Star Weekend.
BBU.
BBU. Shout out there.
BBU. Y'all wow.
Yeah, BBU. Hey, Tokiana. All right, here we go. Cal podcast question, Coach. So it's gonna be either one or the other. Fill in the blank, or you could pick 2 out of 3, whatever. But some of the questions are gonna be like that. So first question, PawPaw, love or money?
Love.
Financial literacy or health literacy?
Health.
This is for your lady. T-shirt and panties, lingerie, or nothing at all. You can pick 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3.
T-shirt.
Okay.
T-shirt.
I really want to hear this one. How many baby mamas is too many, PawPaw?
Baby daddies.
Baby daddies. Excuse me. Thank you, Quita.
The narrative is due to the person. You know, if the world say something, I think it's just you. Grandmother had 9 kids. So it's just the narrative, whatever people paint. But I don't think it's a bad thing for people to have. If you want to have 7 kids.
Hold on.
For you,
what's the deal breaker? If you're dating a woman, if you are interested in a young lady, you want to get to know this woman. If she have 4 baby daddies, is that too many? Or if she have only one, that's the question. Not like in general. If you're interested in somebody, how many baby daddies is too much? Too many, rather.
Okay. So I've been through something like this.
Hold on, wait a minute. How many grandfathers? God damn.
Hey, Florida coming with the jokes tonight, baby. Hey, what was you when we was in high school? Because we needed these.
How many grandfathers? Yeah. How many PawPaws is too many, PawPaw? Oh my God. How many baby daddies is too many, PawPaw?
So I for me is 2 is cool. Like, okay, you trying to figure it out. 3, we trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Like, I need to know why. We have put in this position to go from up, it didn't work with this guy, up, it didn't work with that guy. At what point do you be like, shit, yeah. That's 2 is like cool.
All right. If her pH balance is out, PawPaw, you going downtown?
No.
PawPaw, is waiting 90 days even worth it?
Yeah, if she the one.
Okay. Yeah. PawPaw, who's more important in a black girl life, her mother or father?
Father.
Okay. PawPaw, what's the best advice a black woman ever gave you?
Whatever it is, my mother, pray about it, and whatever it is, let it go.
PawPaw, fill in the blank. Black men should for black women. Black men should for black women.
Repeat that one more time.
Black men should blank for black women. Black men should blank for black women.
Adore.
That is
for black women, yes.
PawPaw, black women should blank for black men, and you can't use the same answer.
Support.
PawPaw, if you can have a conversation with 3 black women, dead or alive, who are they?
My mother, my aunt, Rosie, and Harriet Tubman.
Every time that. PawPaw, which one is more important? Being happy in your relationship or financially stable?
Happy.
All right. And this is a Cal podcast question. I've been asking everybody since season 1. Who has the better pancakes, Cracker Barrel or Whataburger?
I can cook, so I
Thank you, PawPaw. We're gonna go even because PawPaw don't know neither about
Grandfather time.
It was way before him. He used to eat at diners. He don't know about no Whataburger and Cracker Barrel. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna take this answer tonight, baby. I'm gonna take this answer tonight. I'm gonna take this and save me one. So this is a tie. So
no, he's got an answer.
He said he said he cooked.
Wait,
but he didn't say.
So,
but it's like when
I said I could cook too. So they say we are,
yeah. So if you can cook like that stuff, don't be.
You gotta add. Yeah.
Which one have you tried? Have you ate from both? Have tried both?
Yeah, but you said Cracker Barrel. I ain't never had no breakfast
from Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
So it's Whataburger.
No, I don't eat. I wouldn't dare go to Whataburger for no pancakes.
That's cool. You gotta try them.
They're good. They're good. I promise they're good.
They're not frozen. They cook them on the spot.
They do.
They're not
frozen. Trust 19-year-olds in the kitchen.
I forgot. Age different. The founders. You was there when the McDonald brothers.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, damn
PawPaw, I'll be honest with you, you really blew this episode out the water, baby.
You did.
We
was not expecting any of this.
Yeah, I had some other stuff rolled over, but
we got to start asking the age beforehand because
pictures are lying.
Messed us up.
Pictures are lying, bro. I don't know if it's HD.
We'd have been catfished.
Hey, man. Hey.
I'm here talking to a coach on the rise. He got kids, so he's trying to make. Nah, this man done been through this.
Yeah,
he was there when the first black team won the national championship at Texas El Paso. When they called them Western Texas. PawPaw was there. He was there when Larry Bird and Magic Johnson started the rivalry before they got to the NBA. PawPaw was there.
He ain't gonna do you.
Going for it. He's going for it tonight.
He landed on thick too. Is there anything? I'm sorry, Coach Gottie. He been calling you PawPaw so much. I'd have called him goddamn PawPaw.
Hey, they gonna call him PawPaw from now on.
Coach Gottie, is there anything that you would like to promote or let our guests or audience know about you?
About me?
Yeah.
Anything you want to promote, talk about.
Social media handles.
2023, 1954 is up to you.
Coach Gottie 23 is my Twitter handle. If anybody know any young athletes that play basketball, baseball, football, or track, tell them to plug in with me. I try to promote the university as much as I can. HBCUs are not as bad as the outside world may think. It's a family. It's a lot of other stuff, but it's basically family. I train here in Louisiana locally. If anybody ever come down, kids, I have a program called Brothers that I've been doing since 2009. Help kids get through college. Still right there in my life to this day. And if anybody ever need me, all they got to do is just hit me up and I'm there. That's about it. Yeah. Asia, Madison, and KJ.
All of them look just like it.
Wow.
My dude, take a bow for yourself, my dude. Literally take a bow for you. Because as much as I've been joking tonight, this night is about you. We celebrating you, my dude, to do everything you've done to raise a daughter, to have another daughter, then to raise a daughter who has a child, and to be there. My dude, take a bow tonight. You deserve it. You really deserve it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm glad we got you on the camp, and I'm glad we got you for this season. Talk about black women instead of just talk about black men, knowing you got all this going on. My dude, take a bow for yourself. Real talk. TJ Perk, not Perk, Quita. You look like Perk tonight. Y'all got anything else? I'm on fire right now. I'm on fire. These jokes don't roll. I'm on fire. And you know what I'm about to get ready to go do.
This boy here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got about 15 minutes.
My fast is over. Season 5 Cal Podcast, man. We got Coach Gottie, aka PawPaw, with us. Really shocked us tonight. Threw us off. Up here talking to TJ like he was the mentor and he's the mentee. So with other than said, like I always say, we're going to get better and do better. That's TJ. That's Quita PawPaw. We really do appreciate getting on there. Anything else you need us to do, just let us know, man. And y'all have a good night on PawPaw.
G14 classified. That's good.
Long live DJ Star.